the backboard to himself and dunks it home. Good offense, bad defense.
A little bit of both.
Yes.
A little bit of both.
Yes.
You know, Nick Young playing his normal defense, and the kid realized.
And he says his old coach.
Can I be that guy?
Yeah, let me tell you, with a little travel, but it's good for the goose, good for the gander. Didn't Golden State do this early against Orlando?
Also, you just gotta let them have their thing, man.
Yeah, you know, he had to call up, let him have fun.
There you go. Miss Eyebrows on Saturday. Anthony Davis posted a video of himself shaving the unibrow. Turns out it was an April Fool's joke.
How did y'all not know?
How do you feel about that? I mean, the Red Bull towel to me.
And the camera going down, like,
but
he's not even holding the camera. Why would it dip down as if he was holding it?
But the day is wrong.
It doesn't even make sense.
The day was wrong.
It's all wrong.
Keep that brow, though, man. No, keep that brow. That's
keep the brow. I'm glad he kept it. That's all I care about.
When you say the brow, everybody now thinks of Anthony Davis.
Exactly. Make chippiness. Andre Drummond and Quincy Acey got into it yesterday in Brooklyn. Both were ejected because a referee got decked during this scuffle. Take a look at it.
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
He got mushed.
Get out of here.
He got mushed.
Get out of here.
He got like basically a forearm to the face. Am I right?
Just
I don't see the video, but
there it is.
There it is. Like this, right there on the right side.
But neither one of them wanted to fight.
Who among us hasn't been mushed?
You didn't want to fight. Look, if you wanted to fight, you'd be fighting right now. Right now, you'd be fighting.
Yeah.
Now you wait till the referee comes and now I'm going to push you out the way.
This, you could get kicked out. But anyway, Kyle Kuzma telling Buddy Hield that if the Kings rookie Justin Jackson guards him, it's barbecue chicken. Shout out, Jack. We like the trash talk. We like the hook shot. I'm going with both.
Hook shot.
I love the hook shot.
Oh, look at this.
Hey, he paying nothing but homage to the greatest hook shot player of all time, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Cap is probably smiling watching this young man do this hook. But I got to say this. I like the trash talking more.
Oh.
I love this trash talking. If he guard me, he going to be barbecue chicken.
He's a rookie.
I love it.
Hey, is Arika Hurdu? Come on. Yeah. 2 game winners over the weekend, leading those teams to the national title.
Bam.
Yeah. I mean, come on. It's funny, she was shouting out Kobe during this whole thing. I like Kobe shouting back her. That's the clutch gene right there.
That girl.
The Eureka mentality.
She got game. She got game.
Why are you
know what? First of all, she wasn't scared to take the shot.
Nope.
She wanted both shots. And a lot of people put in that position, they don't want that shot.
Absolutely. Stop with that.
I didn't say anything.
Have
Y'all
fun.
need to stop with me.
Hassan Whiteside means having a day. The Heat, it's my fault too. They have fined Hassan Whiteside an undisclosed amount of money for, quote, comments detrimental to the team. Whiteside didn't play for the last 21 minutes of a 1-point loss to the Nets on Saturday. Afterward, Whiteside, 1, questioned Eric Spoelstra's decision to match up with Brooklyn's small lineup. 2, started talking about himself in the third person. Let's see, which is the bigger foul? Quote, we've got one of the best centers in the league. A lot of teams don't have a good center. They are going to use their strength. It's BS. It's really BS, man. There are a lot of teams that could use a center. And here's Spoelstra's reaction from earlier today.
We've already handled it within the team. Hassan has been fined. You know, it's poor timing, poor judgment on his part, but it's not the first time a player has gone through frustration. We're here to help Hassan. He's going to be just fine. We're going to help him, you know, continue to learn how to be a better professional, how to be a better leader in this locker room, how to be a better teammate, and ultimately how to be a better winner.
I was going to start with Byron, who's had players that he's had to coach into situations like this, but apparently, I mean, you've changed clothing, and I need to go to you first. You have the floor, sir.
This is my Heat Island official jacket right here. This is.
I thought you was the Black Hugh Hefner.
No, that's Tyronn Lue.
You're not supposed to say it loud like that. You're supposed to say it under your breath.
Thank
my
you.
bad.
Coach, I was looking out for you, Coach.
My bad. I appreciate it.
No, here's the thing. You can take a lot of the things that he said in the first 4 or 5 seconds. If we get the full screen of his quote again.
Yes.
You can take everything up until he said it's BS, and she played me on one of the best centers, why are we matching down, all that, and you can say, I understand. It's not right. You shouldn't say it out loud. Like everything up until that last sentence, you say, it's not right, but I understand the sentiment because, coach, you've been a coach, you've been a player, you know, you want to be out there. When you're not out there, you feel like, I could have helped, we could have won the game if I was out there. That's what I want my players feeling. Maybe you don't express it like that. Maybe that's the part where you need to be more professional about how to express that frustration to the media. That last line, though.
There's a lot of teams that could use the center.
That last line talking about, like, that means I can date any, everyone out here want to date me. That stuff right there, that's anti-culture. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
That's anti-culture.
Anti-heat.
That's anti-heat culture. Any organization should not stand for anyone to kind of insinuate stuff like that.
Especially when you're president of basketball operation is Pat Riley.
Yeah, boy.
Who will take that literally.
Yep.
And
Yep.
you know he didn't like it. And he was probably pissed off about it. But Hassan, young man, again, you lost the game, so I understand your frustration as a player, as a competitor. You want to be out there. You are the team's highest paid player, so you want to play. There's no doubt about that. But there's a much more professional way in doing those things. Go to Eric and have a sit down with him and say, Coach, why didn't I play? And he'll give you an explanation. Now, you don't have to necessarily agree with it, but then you got to figure out a way to make sure.
Had that conversation.
Oh, I'm sure they have too. But hey, that might have been also a message to him as well. But I can guarantee you, Pat Riley was sitting there going, What did you just say?
I was going to say, if one of you guys, when playing for Pat, had said something like that, I would love to know what you think Pat Riley
If they had a team in Alaska, they would try to trade you there.
But let me also say
just say it. You just don't say that. Like you said, it's bad for the culture of the team as well.
This man was Rookie of the Year, was a top 5 pick, was an all-star, right? Hassan Whiteside was not only none of those things, but also was playing in Lebanon, right? He says, there are a lot of other teams that could use a center. Which one of them took a chance on you? Which one of them developed you? Which one of them, on the first day of free agency, in the first minute, offered you a max deal? A max deal that ended up souring the relationship with their franchise player, Dwayne Wade, because you got a max deal, and they were saving money for Kevin Durant, and Dwayne Wade had to wait on his money. This is an organization that has done a lot for this dude. And I'm not that guy. I'm always pro player when it comes to these things. But, man, you want to talk about ungrateful. You talk about there are other teams that could use it. Name them. Was it the Clippers that cut you? Or was it the Kings that gave up on you? Or was it the Grizzlies that you couldn't even get out of camp with? Are those the teams that need a center?
I always get uncomfortable with ungrateful when we talk about players. I think players have a good sense of, but I get what you're saying.
Like when you say there are a lot of teams that could use a center, that's disrespectful.
That I understand.
It's disrespectful.
Absolutely. And that's why Pat Riley is not happy today.
He got fined for complaining about the playing time limit. That's not
that ain't it. No, that ain't it.
Because they can live with that.
I can find. It's been a contentious day of team-player relations here on The Jump. Up next, Mike D'Antoni saying he doesn't believe in resting players heading into the postseason. This could be a point where the player and the coach are on the same page, actually. We're going to discuss this. More to come on The Jump. Stay with us.
Let's go, fellas.